Alright, so this is the Outer Banks MLS. We're going to do a mock draft. So this is what the page looks like when you first log in. So to go ahead and do a draft, you're going to go up top to listings right here. Add listing, it'll be residential. And this is what it looks like. Type. So they have these little magnifying glasses right here that you can click and choose an option from there. So we'll do single family detached. You just click on it and hit save, and it saves the information right there. So area, let's just say Elizabeth City. Save. Now if you look and you see the little red box with the R, it means that it's required to go live. So to save it as a draft, you have to save it as partial, which is what this little greenish P stands for. You have to have something there to save it as a draft. So that's just the difference between the colors right there. Red means required. Green means it has to have something there to save it as a draft. So moving on, we'll just do 1, 2, 3 Mac Jones Road. There we go. City, go over here. We'll just select Elizabeth City again. North Carolina, we'll put the zip code. Status. You don't have to do that until you're making it live. So that is just the standard information. You can close down that little drop box, go into general. This is just the PIN is the parcel ID number, so the tax. We'll just put the tax information right there. County. Waterfront location. Just put none. The agent is going to be Chris Weaver. The data input form will say if it's going to be a short sale or not. We're just going to put no, it's not bank owned. The percentage is always going to be 3%. Listing type, exclusive right to sell is what it's going to be. And then you're just going to put the owner's information. And then we'll just put today's date. Subdivision, we'll just go in here and choose one. Zoning. We'll just put res. And we're just making up some random numbers. All this information will be available to you on the data input form. And this one does go, it is different from RAIN. It goes a little bit more into depth as far as information, like there is a deed book for North Carolina properties. So we will do 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. It isn't a rental home, so we will put none. Year built, we'll put 2017. So right here, this means heated living area square footage. So just the square footage of the actual home. Put 2,000 square feet. And all this information right here is optional. The agent can choose to go into depth on this just so it seems more appealing to clients, but it's not required. There's no pool. Okay, so moving on to features, just like in Rain, you go through and just choose one, whatever applies. Okay, and then moving on to financial. It's going to be for sale. You're going to put the taxes and then the tax year. If there's any association fees, primary residence, yes. Ownership, owned more than 12 months. Furnishings available, most likely it's going to be no. Always. Okay, and then some of the clients choose to put their yearly expenses and things like that on here, and that's what all this is there for. Just how much they usually spend on electricity, water, anything else like that. And then remarks, this is where the agent will have the public remarks and the agent remarks. We usually don't do anything with that. And then after that, that's all the information that you can fill out for a draft. So you're going to go up here to save as a partial listing. That saves it as a draft. Okay, so it has saved partially, and then you're finished. And that is how you do an Outer Banks draft. And this is how you would go back if you wanted to go back in and change anything. You would go to maintain partial, and it brings you right back. And that's how you do the draft.